Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome to the West Ham World, the new channel name for the Free Hammers. Just some news out there that's been confirmed now by Fabrizio Romano and ex-West Ham employees. Sort of between them, they've confirmed these deals. Nicholas Füllkrug is now a West Ham player. The announcement should be maybe sometime later today or maybe tomorrow. It's a good signing. He's on quite big money though. By all accounts, he might be on about 100 grand a week. Listen, he's a good goal scorer. I'm hoping, that he's there to link play. We needed a striker. I'd like to think that Lopetegui can get the best out of a player like this. I think under Moyes he would have struggled, but under Lopetegui, the reason people like Somerville have been brought in, and Kudus and Bowen can free this, be more freed up because the ball will stick to this guy. And hopefully he'll be laying them off, freeing them up, and then he's there for a cross. He's got a fantastic strike on him as well. When he hits it, he hits it. And he's very good at the assists as well. Like a bit like what Andy Carroll, when fit, Andy Carroll, when the ball was played into him, his headers were as good as a pass. And and if we've got players that are going to arrive late in the box and pick them pieces up, I'm really hopeful for this one. I'm not going to be negative about it. Would we have preferred Duran? Yes, the Duran deal may still happen. There's loads of rumours about buy to loan, and if we get certain players out, could still happen. Who knows? But listen, let's get behind him. And I think he will surprise. I'm hoping he will surprise people. Next one that's apparently done. X hasn't confirmed this one. X has said it's close, but weren't fully prepared to put the little flag and stuff. But Fabrizio Romano has said that the Guido Rodriguez deal is signed, it's done, medical done. Argentinians, CDM, central defensive midfielder for the older people. Top player, really good player. Barcelona wanted him. He was close to joining Barcelona, I believe, in June. Sort of fell through, I think, because Xavi got sacked. So, listen, from what I've watched, what I've seen, fantastic pass for the ball, good at all the tiki-taka stuff that needs to be done. We have to remember that Edson Alvarez is possibly still injured as well for at least maybe 2 or 3 more games. Like I said, the fact that he's walking around, he's not on crutches or anything like that, it's probably not as bad as we think, but it might take him a few weeks to get his fitness back and get the confidence back to play. So to be able to bring in Rodriguez, who I reckon probably will start against Aston Villa, because we won't have Alvarez there, is a fantastic signing. It really is. The rumours is on about 40 grand a week, which is nothing now for a Premier League footballer. Big La Liga experiences. These Spanish players, they know how to play football. Probably had a little word with Pablo as well, Pablo Fornals, who was playing for Betis. It's a good signing. I'm really happy with this one. It gives us that needed cover that we needed. We was a bit worried when Flynn Downs went that we potentially wouldn't have cover there. Now we know we've got that cover. It also potentially frees up the position that Alvarez might be able to fill in at centre-back when needed, and you could play Rodriguez in the CDM role and still have a good balance of a team. Just a couple of other things, guys, that I've read this morning. Thomas Souček is liked by Jose Mourinho, who I think he went to, is it Galatasaray he went to, or Fenerbahce, one of the two, Jose's at. Apparently they're interested in him. Listen, anywhere above sort of 12 to 15 million for him, I think we should get rid of him. I really do. Listen, he's been a great servant. He scored some really important goals. When he did first come in, he was a breath of fresh air. The way, the helicopter celebration, we all loved that. But this man is not going to work. He is not going to work in a J-Lo system. He can't pass the ball 5 yards. Would he be good to keep around? Potentially, as that guy that arrives late in the box for the Füllkrug headers, if you need a goal late in a game, he's very good on blocking the ball as well. But I think the fact that, that he has gone and bought Rodriguez, you got Alvarez, you got Paquetá in there, he's going to be really limited to the amount of time he's going to actually get on the pitch. If there's a chance, and if Jose wants him and the deal could be done, I would sell. I would. I know I might get some pelters for that, but me personally, I would be looking to get him out the door if we could. The other one, I put a little post on TikTok about Zuma. So Zuma, by all accounts, has been told to go and find a new club. Listen, I'm not against it. I love Zooms, you know, as a player. If he wouldn't have had the injuries that he wouldn't have been at West Ham anyway, but he has been a really, really good player for us. But he just can't do it anymore. And we all have that fear whenever he goes down, we think, that's it. Or, you know, is there one time where his studs are going to get caught in the grass, he does a turn and that knee goes. Listen, the knees are done. They're shot. He can't run properly anymore, you know. He looks like Forrest Gump when he runs with the straight legs because there's no knees there anymore. I don't think we'll get much for him. But the fact that we've told him to go and find another club, maybe, you know, a French club, you know, a Ligue 1 club, or maybe even a La Liga club might look at him slightly lower down, where the pace of the game slightly slower. All for it. Like I say, I do think we still need a centre half. Mavropanos, like I say, has the occasional brain fart in him. A Gerd, I don't think you could play a Gerd and Kilman because they're both similar sort of style players. Obviously, the Tobido one's not going away. There's not been really any update on it, but there's been no update on the Juventus side either. The name Bisek came up. You might have heard of him. He's a good player, but again, I don't think he will come. Who else was there? I think there was a guy called Costa as well. Joe Gomez, obviously, as mentioned in the podcast yesterday. So I do think we will sign a centre-half. We might start seeing, now Rodriguez is coming, now Füllkrug is coming, you might start seeing players moved now. You know, you might see some sort of deal with Danny Ings to get him off the books. Zuma, we know, as I'm saying, Souček is liked by other clubs. So maybe, like I say, you'll start seeing people going out of the club now. But anyway, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for all the nice comments about the name change and stuff like that. You know, it's had to get used to. I actually had to do about 3 or 4 takes for this video because the first thing I did is I come and go, hello guys, welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's the West Ham world now, guys. Come on, you irons. Check out our TikTok page. Keep believing. Let's go.